Shut up and sit down.
Greetings, fellow travelers. Oblix here from FTB Revelation. How y'all doing today? So, last time we used this stone circle and the roots 2 mod. Oh, that lights, those ball lights do funny things when you... Huh. Yeah, that one you can't even see it. But it's there. Wow. Weird. Okay, sorry, didn't even notice. So, yeah, we use roots 2 in this stone circle to craft lots of different plants. Now I did find out you do need nether wart for this one. Oh, remember the one we made with nether wart here? In order to plant it over in our farm, we do need soul sand. So I did craft this guy called an acceleration wand. It is not cheap. So it looks cheap until you look at these advanced wand cores. If you look at these, they take 2 gas tiers and a nether star. Now remember, our nether stars are not expensive because we can use our tome of alkahestry. We feed it a bunch of redstone and we can make nether stars. We did that in a previous episode. The gas tiers, they're easy too. 3 catalyzing glands in the crafting grid will give you a gas tier. You don't have to go to the nether and whack upon the ghast. Though you can if you so enjoy. But remember, we have a mob farm making, killing creepers, getting all these catalyzing glands, so it was super easy to make a bunch of gas tiers. But that allows us to make this guy. Now what this guy does is use XP contained on the player to speed up time on a specific block. So I'm going to speed up the growth of this nether wart here. You see it just grew. Now it's not going to grow every time you click it. It's basically speeding up the clock time. Oh, there we go. Now we got it. And whammo. Alright, spirit herb. Now we grew this stuff here. Now we did learn that in order to replant, you need to replant it on soul sand. So you can see it does in fact replant. We can even use our acceleration wand on it and get it to regrow. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. So that was something I screwed up in the last episode. Just wanted to show you guys. Let's get our armor on. And tell you what, why not just replant this and let it grow naturally? Just because, why wouldn't you? A boom and a bam. Oh, and the other thing I learned is you can, remember this was actually several blocks lower, nowhere near the top of this pillar. You can expand the dirt up and you still see the dots. So that was a question we had in the last episode, and there's your answer. Yes, you can. So let's get on back here. I need to get working on this, but we are not going to be working on that today. I will show you. I did move our farm. Remember we had the farm kind of around the corner over here, right on the river. Now I AFK'd overnight at the little farm. You see I've already torn it down. AFK'd inside the house, but within render of the farm, let it grow all night long. Basically had about a stack of each. And I'm like, okay, that's way too slow. So I set up one of my favorite non-garden cloche farms that is for speed production. Produces things super fast. Basically, it is an Actually Additions farmer with whatever crop you want to grow and a whole boatload of these lily pads of fertility from Reliquary. These guys speed up the growth of crops around them. Now, obviously, these plants don't need the water. They only need this one water source. They don't need all these water sources. But in order to plant the put the lilies down, you do need the water. So that's why all the water's going around the outside. Around the outside. And since I put this on, you will see, you see how fast it's harvesting. Yeah, every time it goes bang, 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 it's pulling in more and more and more. I mean, look at that. It's just flowing. You see, we already got 4,000 of those. Now, to do these spirit herbs, you see I've got almost 60,000 of those. You have to replace the dirt for soul sand, and that will work. What is this, root of some kind? Yeah, wild root. You can just plant that on the dirt. And of course, all the seeds and the bulbs you can plant on dirt. You see, we got 2,000 aubergine, 4,000 of the, whatever the heck these are, Priscia, 20,000 of the moss, and 77,000. Can you tell which one ran while I was at work today? Yeah, the Moonglow leaf. We got 77,000 of those. So it's just cranking away doing its little thing. Now, I'm going to grab a couple of stacks of each one of these now that we have plenty of all of them. So grab 2 stacks of each, and we're going to go make use of these guys today. So let's get on up in here into the house. Get up to a terminal, and we're going to need those mortars, or at least one of the mortars, and the pestles that we got from the little pre-spawned houses that we found way off in the distance there behind the mountain. We'll need these things here. We're also going to need to look at the Roots 2 mod. We're going to need some of these sacks. I think we need 3, if I remember right. So let's go ahead and grab 3 of these. 1, 2, and 3. Because what we want to do, and I actually want to go ahead and grab a crafting grid, just a standardized one. We'll put that there. We could probably do it in here, but I would rather just do it here. So I'm going to put the powder, or the what do you call this? Bag. Yes. And I don't know if I'm doing this right. We're going to find out in a minute. Put that in there. And that in there. And that. No. Aha. So it wants the pestle and the bag. The pestle will push the stuff into the bag, and we get an extra pestle. Okay. I really have no clue. How is it? Though that's definitely weird because it duplicated. It used 1 moss, but it put in 64. Yeah, that used another moss and put in 127. So we definitely have a bit of a glitchy going on. Yeah, we're going to have a few extra pestles. And anywho, there's 128 of the moss. Wonder if the other ones are as bugged. Let's see. This one, the aubergine, won't even go in. Why won't you go in, aubergine? Well, this one will. Oh yeah, it's got the bug too. I better get rid of some of these. So there's 128 of those. Weird. It's definitely glitchy. So now we get these. Basically, I'm just trying to load these pouches up. So we are going to need 3 more of those pouches. 1, since we have 6 of the items. So the aubergine doesn't seem to want to go in. Not real sure why. May just be part of the bug, right? So we can get the spirit herb. Oh, also does not go in. Interesting. What about the wind glow? Yes, it does. This is definitely not the way it's supposed to work. making all these extra pestles and stuff, but hey, what you gonna do? I'm wondering why... Why the aubergine does not work. Huh. It's actually not good that it doesn't work. We need it to work. Anyhoozle, we now need a imbuer. Sticks and stones may break my bones. Easy enough. Let's just pop that guy down here. And we need a wand. Now that's going to require some of the materials we just made, some sticks and a log. Easy peasy. Now this wand has 4 slots. And I have no idea how to switch the slots, but I know it has 4. Now we want to, where's our book? Haha. We want to look at the spellcraft book. And here it talks about the pouches and the wands. You can see it's supposed to take, the different materials with the pestle. Let's actually put them in that order and see if it'll do it with that order. What was it? Oh wait, no. Aubergine, a pouch, and a pestle. No, pestle. No. So yeah, if for whatever reason it just doesn't want to do the aubergine. So if we spell creation, we need to make this dust, and then each spell has its own dust, so we can make whatever of these spells we want to make. So let's just make wildfire, for example. So we're going to need gunpowder, an orange tulip, and an orange dye. Let's get that out. There's gunpowder. Orange dye. Orange tulip. Okay, we need some charcoal and a wild root. Charcoal and a wild root. So we are now going to put all of this into this guy. So I'm going to put in the charcoal and the orange dye and the gunpowder and the orange tulip and a wild root. And then we're going to grab this pestle and smack it all, and you see we get this powder that is wildfire. Now, if we take the staff and put it on the imbuer and take the wildfire petal dust, put it in there, we see it starting to do things. And I want to say we have to light it on fire. So we could use these fire starters, which is sticks and charcoal. Oh, no, we didn't have to light it on fire. It just magically did it on its own. Fantastic. So now this staff is imbued with wildfire. And you see it takes wild root, this stuff, to work. And it's going to use 0.12 wildfire to do its thing. And you see it just shoots blast of flame. So we've got 60 and 64 wild root. And so it's barely using any. So we should be able to go burninate different things around the world. Mostly mobs. But let's see. I don't know if they work on trees. I don't think so. Yeah, it needs to be mobs, and it's daytime, so we're not going to find too many of those. Let's go ahead and make add a few more to the staff. We should be able to get 4 on a staff, 4 spells per staff. So that's the wildfire. Now let's see, is it shift click? Aha, so that we're on another slot. See the little orange wings went away. If I click it again, there's this 3rd slot, 4th slot. We're back to the 1st slot. You see the little orange wings come back? That tells you it's wildfire. So let's go to another one. Get our book. And what do we have? Dandelion Winds, Acid Cloud, Shatter, Sanctuary. Ooh, Rose's Thorns is fun. So we need Cactus Thorns, Spider Eye, and Bone. So there's Bone. Cactus. Do I have a rose, or am I going to have to go make a rose? Dang it, I'm going to have to go make a rose. So I need some bone meal. Bone meal. Let's just make 9 of those. While I'm there. And let's get back over here. Roses. Put you out of the way. Get you. Go here and just go boom, 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 boom. That should be 9. And let's get back in the house. And boom, boom. Rose, cactus, oh, spider eye, and the moss. Spider. Okay, we need a spider eye. Boom, bam, bam. Okay, so we need the rose. We need cactus. We need bone. We need the spider eye. We need the moss. And now we need the pestle. So now we can see this one says Rose's Thorn on it. So I've got to put my staff on an open slot. So I'm going to shift right click to open slot and put it on the imbuer. And I'm going to take the petal dust and drop it in the bottom. You see it sparkety sparkety. And it is making the new, putting the new spell, I should say, on our staff. Fantastic. So now we've got Rose's Thorn. And this guy's going to take the Terra Moss. So this moss here, you have to have some in your inventory. Now this guy's kind of cool. See how he leaves the little sparkies on the ground when I shoot him? Get those? These are like little landmines. When something steps on them, they're going to get hurt, which is pretty cool. You can set traps around your base or whatnot. I don't know how long they last, though. We'll have to see. Let's see what else we can come up with. Radiance. That's like a laser. Time stop. Light drifter. Life drain. Drains life from all creatures within range in front of the caster. I'm down with that. Beetroot, pink tulip, and beet seeds. Zombie flesh. So there's some zombie flesh. We need beet. So we need beetroot. We need beetroot seed. And I already forgot what else. A pink tulip and a bulb. Pink tulip. And oh, the Preskia bulb. We don't have that. I have to go grab one of those. We have plenty of extra out here. I just didn't bring any with me. So, crap. What can I get rid of? Let's just put the book there. What are we gonna get? Oh, I just broke the light. And I still got the bulb. So either way, good to go. Let's pop back in here. Let's say bulb, tulip, beet seed, beet, zombie flesh. Looks right to me. Boom. Life drain. So this is going to use the Pereskia bulb, not the Pereskia blossom. So we need to get some bulbs. So we got to shift click the staff to yet another position. Pop him on the imbuer. Pop the dust in and let it eat. I think I will put these guys in here for now. And of course we have no bulbs, so it won't work. We have to go get some bulbs. That's what it's using as like fuel, if you will. That's a good way to think about it. It's just fuel. So if I just grab a stack of that, and we're looking at the life drain. Of course, we have no mobs because it's not nighttime. Oh, we could go. We'll have some mobs back here. Zorp. Hello, boys. I guess there's nothing to drain because I'm not hurt. Let me maybe hurt myself and let's see what happens. Let's. How can I get hurt? Zorp up there and fall. And a big fall. That didn't hurt. That left a mark. Okay. So now let's see if I take life drain. It should take their life away and heal us. It does not seem to be working. Do they have to be alive? Because those are all undead mobs. Do we have some cows or something somewhere? Animals, hello. Animals, where are you? Chicken. Give me your life, chicken. It did not seem to be doing anything. It takes Pereskia bulbs. We have Pereskia bulbs. Is it because they're not in a sack? Is that a thing? Do they have to be in a sack? Maybe that's a thing. Oh yeah, we're sucking his life away now. That's what it is. It needs to be on the... It needs to be in the sack, so we need to remember that. Fair enough. But you see, it did fill our lives, so we killed 2 chickens, and that filled our life all the way up. That's pretty cool. And definitely killed them, so... See if we can take a little damage. I mean, I don't want to, like... Why, you know, Zorp. Ouchie. Alright, let's go find some baddies. For which we can suck their life out. Because, you know, that's how we do. We should call this the vampire staff. hello, bad person. Well, it's not the fastest thing in the world, but it is most definitely refilling our life. Oh, it'll even go into the extra bars. That's pretty cool. And there he's dead. And he almost healed us. Oh, yeah. Aw. Alright, we're back. So that did cause the server to reboot. So just be aware of that. It is obviously a little bit buggy. Let's try the fire one. And we crashed again. Alright, so we're back. And I took a quick look at the server log. It did restart the server again. And it was related to that zombie that was right there. And it became a ticking entity. So, yeah, definitely some bugs. You know, we already saw one earlier. And now we're definitely seeing another one. And, yeah, I could light this guy up. But I'm a little hesitant to try that. Which one is this one? Thorns. We could probably use this one. Yeah, see, we just place the thorns around. And if they were to walk into the thorns... Where are you going, homeboy? I'm trying to place some thorns down so you can get got. Wow, this is like Creeper Central here. Yeah, you're going to get got. Yeah, see, he got. When he gets close, and it does kill him, as you see. Oh, that crashed too. Definitely some issues with this mod. At least on this, in this version on this server. Alright, so yep, yet another crash. So I gotta tell you, if you're using it on this pack, I'm in a hole. You definitely want to be careful. Could reset your server, but that's part of modded Minecraft, right? We'll have to do a bug report and see if the Roots mod devs can figure out what's going on and causing that. But these should work, you know, generally pretty well in most packs. I haven't seen or read a lot of problems with them. I was going to make a few more, but I'm definitely not going to because of the you know, crashes we're having and whatnot. So I think I'm just going to... We're just going to put these away like this. Yeah, we're just going to go... Okay, y'all go away in here. And we're just going to forget this ever happened. Life is what it is. But I do think that is all the time I got for this episode. I sure do appreciate you guys coming to hang out with me, as always. And until next time, y'all get out there and make some noise. See ya.